Minecraft, a game that is made strictly of blocks and is offended by spheres. A peaceful, lighthearted, relaxing game, or absolutely infuriating, depending on how you decide to play. So how exactly did it rise to fame? Scene transition. Minecraft is a sandbox video game originally created by Marcus Pearson, aka Notch, but is now developed by his later created video game studio Mojang, starting in 2009. Alright, enough with this wiki shit. This is how it looked like in the beginning. It was very caveman brain, just like pick up block, place block. Oh, fire! Steve used to make this sound, and now he doesn't. It's not important. I just like that sound a lot. Shit was added to make a survival mode. You got a health bar, later you had a hunger bar. Mobs were added like skellies, speedas, gremlins, and this motherfucker. And biomes are a thing, but good luck finding a jungle when you need it. After multiple updates, new items and mechanics were added to make Minecraft what it is today. And it's still blocks, no spheres allowed. There are 2 game modes, 3 if you count hardcore, but to me it's just glorified survival mode. But anyway, 2 game modes, creative and survival. Creative allows you to build what you want, how you want, where you want, and when you want. You can access every single item in the game with a click of a button. Power is in your hands. Literally, the options are endless, except, you know, I'm not one bit creative, so I'll just end up building a wooden cabinet thinking it looks original. Therefore, I play survival mode. Survival spawns you in buttfuck nowhere, and you survive. You make shit items to create less shittier items until you can craft these babies. Or even better, these babies. Your main goal? Well, there really isn't any. I mean, there are achievements, but there's no end to the game. I mean, there is, but it's not like an end, like, you can still play in your world after. I guess it's safe to say that the goal is to not die. The world never ends. You can explore it to your liking and find materials to build and create what you want, when you want, where you want. Possibilities are endless, unless you want an enchanted golden apple, in which good fucking luck finding that. Yeah, with everything, your empire becomes so big that eventually you get bored. So you go and start a new survival world. Except, ooh, what's this? Hardcore mode. Yeah, it's just survival. Except if you die, then you're dead, and you don't respawn. The most infamous boss fight in the game is defeating the Ender Dragon. But in order to defeat the dragon, you have to kill some of these knockoff Slendermen to get Ender Pearls, and you go to the Nether, aka Hell, essentially a different dimension in your world, to kill these assholes, to get blaze rods and make blaze powder, to make Ender Eyes, and find an end portal using the Ender Eyes to get to the end dimension. Notice how a lot of these things have end in them? That's because defeating the Ender Dragon is considered the end of the game. You get this long-ass end screen scene with these characters talking to each other, and it's so boring and no one understands it, and it's so damn long that no one really gives a shit about it. But who cares? Because you get a dragon egg! And guess what? You can use it to spawn yet another Ender Dragon. That's it. That's all it fucking does. However, no one really actually considers this the end of the game. You can continue living your overworld like nothing even happened, and despite people thinking it's an integral part of the game, not many people have even defeated the dragon, so it's essentially just a boss fight. So what now? You've defeated the Ender Dragon. You've quote-unquote finished the game. Well, there's more. Boom! The Wither. Spawning this monster requires you to kill lots, and I mean lots, of wither skellies. On occasion, they will drop a wither skull. Once you get 3 of these, you can gather a few blocks of soul sand. You can spawn the wither wherever you desire. My advice? Spawn it directly in front of your house. That way you'll have access to all your items and your bed in case you die and have to respawn. But What if you defeated the Wither? Boom! The Elder Guardian. This one is the most annoying boss fight I've ever done. Not only do you have to find the ocean monument in which it resides in, but this creature gives you mining fatigue. Even if you have efficiency 4 on your netherite pickaxe, it still takes so long to break a single fucking block. Sure, you can use milk and counteract the effect, but it will eventually wear off. So if you're me, you fill your entire inventory with milk, only to use them all up and still not defeat the first of 3 of the Elder Guardians. Oh, and if you hadn't noticed yet, all of this occurs underwater. Your prize? Prismatic blocks and sponges. That's right. Here's your reminder that sponges still exist in Minecraft. Alright, moving on. Boom! Evokers. Evokers, Vindicators, and Pillagers are spawned in woodland mansions, a rare structure that spawns only in dark forests. Now, this isn't your average few pillagers and patrols. There's a lot of these mobs. Vindicators, especially a few at a time, can really damage you, but Evokers are the one you want to look out for. They can spawn these beautiful angels, except they're not. They're fucking annoying. And you can't just run away from them. They will chase you down until you are well ways away from the mansion. Evokers will drop what I consider the best item in the game, the Totem of Undying. When holding this item in either hand, it saves your ass by giving you absorption, regen, and fire resistance. The mansion also has plenty of good loot in there, making this a useful bot to defeat. Okay, quick little side note. While researching the Evoker, I also found that apparently when an evoker is not engaged in combat, it changes the wool color of any blue sheep within 16 blocks to red. Who the fuck decided to put that in the game? It's just like everyone's sitting in a board meeting and the boss is like, okay, did everyone figure out what the evoker should do? And the intern is like, oh shit. Brian, what's your idea? He casts a spell on blue sheep and turns them into red sheep. Yeah, that sounds good. I can't think of any more segues. Boom! Raids! Raids are triggered when the player has a bad omen effect and enters a village. This occurs when a player kills a captain pillager. Raids consist of several waves depending on the difficulty you play in. 3 in easy, 5 in normal, and 7 in hard, but this also depends on the level of bad omen you have. A new wave starts when every hostile mob is defeated. This tends to get annoying when there's only one pillager left and he ends up getting stuck somewhere and you can't find him. However, finishing the raid gives you the Hero of the Village status effect and you will receive gifts and discounts from the villagers saved. So you started feeling lonely in your world. No matter how many pets you have, or however many armor stands you cuddle at night, it feels empty. Well, welcome to Minecraft multiplayer, in which there are endless amount of servers to join and play with other people. Some of the most popular are Hypixel, Mineplex, The Hive, CubeCraft, and Minecraft Central. These servers host a multitude of minigames, most being Hunger Games, Hide and Seek, Bed Wars, Skyblock, and other unique activities. However, not all servers just host PvP games. One of my favorites during the first few months of quarantine was MC Parks, a map of Disney's parks that you can actually ride on. And if you catch it, you get to watch the fireworks show, in which I literally started sobbing like a baby when watching. Alright, anyway. If you're part of the 5% that have friends, Minecraft Realms allows you to play with others in a regular world. Whether you set the game mode to survival or creative, you can play exactly the same world you've created, just with someone else. But there's a catch. That's right, cough up your money, boys. Thus, we go back to the question, how did Minecraft get its fame? I have no fucking idea. It's fun, I guess. I mean, the game is suitable for everyone, and Mojang is constantly releasing new updates to keep players on their toes. Maybe it's the simplicity of blocks? Maybe it's the nostalgia of pixels? Who knows? I don't.